Looks like we're live.
Sure. All right. Welcome in, everybody. Um, so I'm sure y'all will file in here soon. We just wanted to come on here real quick and kind of talk about the news that broke over the weekend. Um, we try to keep up with some of the movie news and Marvel and DC and things like that. We followed the whole MCU all the way through Thanos, and it feels like, it's kind of true, the whole multiverse uh experiment or this new MCU chapter hasn't been going so well. So I feel like that's why we got what we got over the weekend. I'm gonna try to get this clip up real quick. Um, for those new to the channel, but we need to introduce ourselves. I am the real Big E, and he is Rob the Ambassador. And talk about old Dooms Avengers Doomsday. Uh, how just real quick, how familiar are you with Doctor Doom? I guess that's where I'll start with.
Vaguely, vaguely.
Did you see the Fantastic Four movies, the ones that Tim Story directed with Jessica Alba and
And Michael B. Jordan and
no, Michael B. Jordan was in a different one.
was
Jessica
it? Oh,
Alba
well, then,
with Ian, uh, I forgot his last name. The guy from the Shield, he was the Thing.
oh, Michael Chiklis.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have not seen those. I heard they were all bad, and so that kind of scared me away. Yeah, I'm just being
Okay.
truthful. Yeah,
Well, I'm interested to see because I'm gonna pull this clip up here. Um, what people thought of what happened over the weekend here when this man came out.
now the crowd in attendance seemed to love it.
Yeah. And I wonder if that's just more so because, hey, we're here, we're in the room, and we were there
Yeah,
because
and
I feel
Robert
like,
Downey Jr. is a great actor, very obviously, and so people probably just excited to see Robert Downey Jr. regardless of the reason.
yeah, I just feel like that. And then seems like people are split on the internet. People hate it. Most people hate it. Seems like what I've seen. It just seems like it's causing more confusion than anything. It's not so much that it's Robert Downey Jr. It's just that people have such a closeness and attachment to him being Iron Man. He was perfect as Iron Man. He died as Iron Man. And then you brought him back as Victor Von Doom, who, yes, physically is taller in stature. He is Eastern European. And I just don't know how you can separate the two. I guess is my thing. I'm not gonna. I've done this before, where I said the actor couldn't play a role, and they knocked it out of the park. But I just feel like with so many MCU films with Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, it's. I mean, he's gonna have to go like all in and change everything about him, appearance, everything, accent. It's all got to be different. He is going to be, from what I'm hearing, he's going to play Victor Von Doom. He's not going to be like an evil Iron Man or anything like that. So I don't know.
Curious casting to me, but look, we are talking about MCU, Marvel Universe, and I mean, I guess they can do all types of things with these movies. I guess my question, first of all, is outside of his appearance, because look, I don't know in what form. Like, is he just going to wear a suit and a mask, or is there going to be some CGI involved to help? make him look big. I mean, that part I don't know. We all know Robert Downey Jr. is a great actor, but my thing is, are they going to insult our intelligence and try to make us forget that he was Iron Man, right? Or is there going to be some way they explain how he somehow was Iron Man, died, and now becomes Victor Von Doom? I mean, that's my curiosity. The casting, there's been so many times, even myself, I've been upset with the casting, and then I go to the movie and realize, okay, yeah, not so bad. That wasn't crazy casting after all. So I'm hoping that will be the situation here. For me, the bigger thing is just explaining how Robert Downey Jr. goes from being Iron Man to being Doctor Doom. How do they explain that?
Well, hopefully they have a way because it seems like this is signed, sealed, delivered. I mean, he's posted on his social. He seems to be all in on this project. And hey, I'm gonna reserve judgment. I don't know. Maybe they have a solid concrete plan in place, and it's gonna be it might be the greatest thing since Endgame. I don't know. So I'm not gonna, crap on it or anything like that. I just think you would have you just have so many other actors that could have done this. Michael Fassbender. I even think uh who's the guy? Henry Cavill. Even though he made a cameo in another movie recently. Um, but Henry Cavill, you've got. I mean, I don't want to. Like Ben Affleck, even. I mean, I'm just thinking of anybody that could have played this that has the acting chops and also the stature of Doom. Um, I mean, he's a very, very well-known villain in Marvel lore, especially with the Fantastic Four. He's Fantastic Four's main villain, but he's people want to see him portrayed better because the other Fantastic Four movies didn't do such a great job. So people are looking to see him portrayed in the new, like, MCU, like how they did Black Panther, and they did him right the first time around. They want to see that done for Doom. They want to see that done for X-Men. They want to see it done for Fantastic Four. Hey, you know what? And I'll say this too. Um, Russo brothers, to me, haven't put out a bad product at all, especially in the MCU. So I'll stay positive for now. It's just I just think you could have given this opportunity to somebody that needed it, somebody younger, because Victor Von Doom is not 60 years old. Okay.
Yeah, but Robert Downey Jr. doesn't look his age. I mean, look, I don't, look, I haven't read the comment like you, so I'm not nitpicky about how old. I mean, how old is he? What, 30, 40? I mean, how old is Doctor Doom?
He's
I
middle
mean,
aged man, of course, but
yeah.
it's just that he's such a strong, formidable foe, not just mentally but physically. So that's kind of where my disbelief can be suspended, and that's what my brother was talking about. Like Victor Von Doom's a physically imposing person, especially when he dons the outfit. He's physically large, and that's one thing that's hard to beat. But he's also very, very intelligent. So it'll be interesting to see how they do this. Like I
Yeah,
said,
because even Ben Affleck isn't 6'6", neither is Henry. I don't know if any of those guys are quite
no,
that big.
no,
I mean,
no.
bigger than Robert Downey Jr., but I
Yeah,
think CGI and costuming helps with that.
yeah. I mean, those guys are. I think Henry Cavill is like 6'2" or something like that. He might be the biggest of the three, but I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see.
And
Uh,
this one, they're making actually three of these from what I read. This is just the first of three.
yeah. So my inkling would be that he would be he's essentially replacing the Jonathan Majors villain. They're just pivoting to Doom, which is a great pivot if you're gonna do this. So kind of like Thanos, you're not gonna get rid of him in one movie. He's just too powerful for that. So that is a plus. But hey, I'm here for the ride. Either way it goes, we're all gonna go see it.
Oh, oh
So
yeah, oh yeah.
uh but I'm curious to know what you all think down in the comments. Let us know. Do you like the casting choice? Not like the casting choice? Who would you prefer? Who would you cast
That would
as
be an
Doctor?
interesting poll. Do you like the casting? Do you not? Yes, no. Who would you who would you have suggested? Just
Yeah.
curious what people think.
Who would you say outside of the ones I mentioned? I mentioned Henry Cavill. I mentioned I think Ben Affleck,
Michael
Michael
Fassbender.
Fassbender. You know, I think Michael Fassbender had even like put in for that role like once upon a time. But
I think Fassbender, for me, of the ones mentioned, I could see him
mhm, great
being the best
actor.
of it. Yeah. Oh, absolutely, fantastic actor.
Yeah. Uh, but yeah. Uh, yeah. Let us know down below. I'm sure there's actors we're forgetting about, but hey, let us know in the comment section down below. Let us know what you all think. And make sure you check out the latest. Trying to laugh will be up soon. If it's not, depending on when you see this, it's either up or it's coming up. So we appreciate you all and your support. Make sure you keep hitting that like button, subscribing, and share. Uh, and we'll speak to y'all again SummerSlam this weekend. So we'll definitely be
Can't
talking to
wait.
you all this weekend. The big show. So take care, everybody.